Season 16. Getting into the business time now. To kick off, I've got 3 members of staff: doctor, psychologist and marketing manager. All need renewals, so we're going to do that. And obviously the main talking point this season is quarterback Chad Park, who just got replaced last season by young quarterback Peterson, who seems a bit more mobile, just not as accurate with the ball. But still, we're going to see what value we can get for Chad Park, and I think the rumours are true. I'm pretty sure we're going to trade him. We're going to see what we can get. We're going to do the usual stuff with expectations, ticket prices, gear we're going to extend for 3 years. And let's get into it. First off, we're going to renew Jack Howell's contract. He was the fullback we signed at the beginning of last season, young guy, and the new strategy, signing young guys and trying to build up the roster that way. He's a decent little fullback, so re-signing him. And now, Chad Park, top QB. He's been fantastic for this franchise. Been with us, 8 seasons? He's had a couple of really good seasons. He's got us into the playoffs consistently. And so what I'm going to do here is test some trade options, because he's got a good value. Look, 136,000 there. So we're going to look at Browns, who have the number 1 pick, and they can max at 73,000 value back. So that's 3 first rounders and a player. So next up, we're going to look at Green Bay, 2nd round pick, and just see what value they can give us back. And we're trying to find someone to give us some good value. And as you can see here, Green Bay can give us a good player in Norris, who we missed out on in the draft a while back, but he's 28. So then, I don't like that either. I don't like either Browns or Packers. So what I did a search for a vertical scheme fit. And obviously the Colts were vertical scheme fit, pretty much since we started the game. And you click them, and he's no longer a scheme fit. And what I found out is the Colts have changed their coach. Their offensive coordinator, sorry. So they're no longer vertical scheme fit. So I looked across their team. They've actually got 4 first round picks over the next 3 seasons, because they've got the Jacksonville pick this year. And they've got 2 players that are really good, that are really going to improve the team. And the value, as you can see here, matches up to the value of Chad Park. And we threw a little tight end in as well. So the trade has been made. And then to clear some cap space, we're now going to get rid of McDonald to get some cap space back. And so Caleb Davis, who was one of the guys from the Colts trade, he was actually hidden scheme fit when we made that trade, but we knew that he was vertical scheme fit, or we didn't know, we were pretty certain, and it turns out he was. So obviously now he's a 100 rated running back, so we're over the moon, and we're going to re-sign him for a dirt cheap contract. And our punter Rodriguez is also going to get re-signed for a pretty good contract. But honestly, the Caleb Davis contract is lovely. And Maximus Flowers, unfortunately, his contract isn't as great, but he's a 91 overall, and so we're going to renew him as well. He's been good for us, so we're going to keep him. He's got a bit of a heavier contract to carry, but we'll front end it as per usual, so it gets cheaper as it goes along. And we've renewed about 4 players this season, so I'm looking forward to it. As we head into the draft, I skipped the first 11 picks up to my pick 12, and luckily none of the teams took my player Theo Fernandez, wide receiver, and he's a 4-star, 84 overall, so really happy. And then I did make a mistake. I didn't realise the Chiefs would take my middle linebacker. He's not their scheme fit. I was a little bit gutted about this, so we've missed out on Carter Wolf, but you know, things happen. And so I decided I didn't want to miss out on the next guy I wanted, which was a tackle, and I weren't sure if Miami would take him or not, so I just figured, right, I'll trade. So I traded with Miami, and because I wanted a tackle, and we've already got Romero, who's 88 overall, I decided to trade Alvarado so that I could get this pick. And Alvarado was obviously Chance Alvarado, the tackle we took a while back. And we're taking Ryan Watson, who's a 5-star, vertical scheme fit, 82 overall, but hopefully we'll get a couple of increases this season. And then I noticed the QB was on the board, the A+ QB, and the Eagles definitely want him. And so I've decided to trade up with the Eagles, and I'm going to take this superstar QB, who I can't believe hasn't gone yet, Eugene Ramos, A+. Look at that. 87 overall, 4-star, not even a scheme fit, which means if he was a scheme fit, he'd be 92 overall. So for me, that's a great pickup. Then there was no one we wanted to pick 22, so we traded that away for next season. And overall, another good draft class I'm happy with. Fernandez going to be a starter, Watson straight in as a starter, Ramos who's going to be some good value for trade in the future. And just so you know, we spent 10,000 in value on Ramos, so we'll see what we get back for him. And I have some TP here, and I wanted to update play calling. So I've taken up the OC, Sims, and it's going to increase every offensive player by 1. Post draft, I realised a position I need was cornerback. We only had one guy in the 90s, and George at 87 overall was never going to make it, so we traded him away, and we brought in Davis from the Rams, who is also 87 overall, but wasn't a scheme fit, and with us, he will be. And so he's going to get a nice bump and help the cornerback room. And so this year's roster, Parker Peterson, great name, great quarterback, 88 overall already, and he's only into his second season. Eugene Ramos we brought in there purely for trade. Jack Howell renewed. Caleb Davis, there's that wonderful contract at $3 million a year, unbelievable. We got Jones and Santiago, both on long contracts. Fernandez, the new guy, who's already 85 overall, which is great. 2 tight ends are not bad. Silver's bumped to 88 thanks to the offensive coordinator upgrade. There's Murray, the new guy from the Colts trade, and Ryan Watson, the rookie, brought in the draft. And then you've got Miles and Adams at tackle. And then DT's obviously Dorsey. Rice, a new guy we brought in, is only 3-star, but 83 overall, and he's in the DT position that only plays once out of the 4 formations. Obviously Tate, our leader, and Stanley. Then the linebacker group's looking nice. We've moved Fleming to outside linebacker so that the new draft pick could play DT, because he plays a bit more outside linebacker. Then there's our new cornerback room. Bryson Davis, the new guy, bumped up to 93. And at $7 million a year, it's not bad. And plus, we'll have no bonus to pay, so we can trade him away whenever we want. So I'm really happy with the cornerback room now. 2 guys in the 90s. Strong safety is probably the weakest position, and Richards at free safety is great. And then the special teamers are also looking really good. This could be a really good season. We're very excited. And I just wanted to check Ramos. His value is 32,000, and we got him for 10,000 in value, so well worth the pick. And as you can see, we're 4th in the power rankings, and we've finally hit the 90s, and we're 91 overall, which is awesome. So we can actually mount a challenge now as we crush the Chargers at Allegiant with a good opening game, and Peterson already with level up, and Santiago. So that is a fantastic start to the season, to be honest. Texans at home, another good victory. Peterson getting yards on the ground. Caleb Davis has already had 2 100-yard games, as Warren and Watson both get the first level ups. And now we head over to Arrowhead against the Chiefs and pick up another victory. Davis 95 for 2 again. Here we go. We got Richards, Warren, Fernandez all getting level ups. So really good start to the season so far. Now we've got the Chiefs at home. Can we get the double over them? And we do. We've had another decent game from Peterson, and Davis obviously is on fire. Davis looking like he's going for MVP, to be honest. Nice win against the Vikings there. This 91 overall is definitely helping. 119 yards for 3 TDs for Davis. Defence playing well, getting some sacks in. Tate's hitting the sack levels alright. We take on the Chargers, and there's our first loss, week 6 against the Chargers. It's unfortunate. 3 sacks for Tate. Ramos gets a level up, that's what we wanted. So his value is going to have increased a little bit. Yep, 37,000 now. This is looking like a fantastic pickup for the Raiders there. And Ramos, as we'll trade him away, I reckon, next season. Oh, I lost to the Jags. That's unfortunate. Watson, yeah, the people who had already levelled up. Right, trade deadline. Right, so what I'll do here is my usual. I'll look and see if anyone's got a good record. And Washington football team, the third worst team in the league at the minute in overall, have got pick 24. I was going to trade Adams to him, but he was worth 5,200. But as you can see here, for the Niners, will give me 5,500, which is more value. So I've taken that, I've repackaged it, given it to the Washington football team, and I've got their first round pick. So I'm delighted about that. And since we had to get rid of Adams, we've had to move Murray to tackle, and Romero sits in at guard. So we've still got an epic O-line, even though it's actually dropped our overall to 90, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have kept Adams for his career, but, you know, when opportunity knocks, you've got to do it. And Peterson with a great game there. Zimmerman getting level up, that's nice. Here we go, mile high. We struggled there last year, and we pick up the win. Nice game there for Davis and Peterson again. Silver with a level up, that's good to see. You know, we're getting some decent level ups. Again, it's only 1 or 2 because our facilities aren't that great. Oh no! Lost to the Detroit Lions. I was not expecting that. Let's try and make up for it now against the Titans. And we do. More than make up for it. Good game. Another 3 sacks for Tate. He's on a run. Fernandez gets another level up at wide receiver. As we take on the Bears at home. Oh, there's a loss. 300 yards for Peterson. He's improving a little bit more. Watson with his second level up. He's the rookie we brought in. And our punter's now out for the rest of the season. So, free agents, look at punters, nothing there. Look at kickers, there's an aggressive 71, so he'll move up a few. He'll be like a 74. Switch him to punter, so better than having a 60 overall guy. So yeah, unfortunately, a little injury to the punter, but that's probably the best position to get an injury at. And we take on the Colts, who we rinsed, for want of a better word, earlier this season for 2 of their best players and all 4 of their next first round picks. Oh my god, we beat the Patriots! Our first ever win. Peterson gets 4 TDs in the air, and we have beaten the New England Patriots. This is amazing. That means we can now mix it up with the big boys. As we take on and crush the... oh my god, Peterson, 140 yards on the ground with 2 TDs. That is a great effort and a level up to 90. This is... what a game there for Peterson against the Eagles. Yeah, great. Now we're at home to the Broncos and confident of a win here. Oh, close game. But another good game for Davis as well. He's been crushing it this season. A 3rd level up for Watson. Oh man, the rookie guard is he's having a great season as well. That's good to see him levelling up so much. That's what you want to see out of your players. And we've made the playoffs quite easily. 12-4, our best record. So we take on the Colts again and we crush them. Another good game for Peterson. And yeah, I feel sorry for the Colts as we tore their team apart, but not too sorry, as I'm more happy for us. And a great win against the Texans there. And we have made it to the conference game for only the 2nd time this series, as Watson gets a 4th level up. Woo-hoo! New England, I'll be more confident of victory if we're at home. Oh, we run it close though. That's a great game for the Raiders. 34-28, kept it close. Dorsey gets a level up at the end there. And yeah, we made the championship game. I think if we had won that, we might have taken the Super Bowl, but New England just too strong. Robertson gets the MVP. I really thought Davis might get in there. He makes a conference team. Davis in his first season, and Tate with 18 sacks. Woohoo! Makes a conference team for the first time. No one else gets in. I wondered if either of them made team of the year, but they didn't. They just made conference team of the year. We get a bit of money, a bit of TP. Yeah, I mean, people, what an awesome season. I'm really happy with that, and a good couple of level ups for Peterson, and 4 level ups for Watson, our new offensive lineman. Peterson with a really good season, to be honest. 34 TDs, 5,000 yards in the air, and 900 yards on the ground with 9 rushing TDs. And Caleb Davis, as you can see there, has had a cracking season, breaking 2,000 yards. What a signing he was. And Jones and Santiago were just back and forth throughout the season for yardage and TDs. McKinney, again, shown he's done well. Davis, a new cornerback with interceptions and forced fumbles galore. And Lee gets himself a TD in his retirement season. And Murphy with 1 punt return and 2 kick return TDs. How has he not made the All-Stars? Some with 2 and him with none. Anyway, fantastic season. Really happy with that. Next season, we want the Super Bowl. We have got to beat New England. Let's go. See you in the next one.